Sora. What happened to my home? My island? Riku! Kairi! I know now. Kingdom Hearts is light!
Hey guys, it's All-in-One, and I guess you can say welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, part of the Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 remix. Anyways, I'm just about ready to make the Ultima weapon. I'm so close. But I want to let you guys know how I got here. I mean, let me break it down for you, because I went through a whole lot. It's just like, finally, I'm ready. But before I show myself making it, I guess, we are going to go ahead and break down every single step. And, well, not every single step, but, yeah, we're going to break down every single material you need, and the location, and how to get it, and all the special Heartless, and everything. So here's my guide on how to get the Ultima weapon. Blaze Shard is easily dropped by the Red Nocturnes in Hollow Bastion. Simple. Blaze Gems are in the Cave of Wonders in Agrabah, dropped by both bandits and Fat Bandits. In Deep Jungle, there's this nifty little spot where you will run into a lot of green Requiems, and you'll be able to claim your prize of Bright Shard. In Halloween Town, it's only one of the places where you can find lots of search ghosts, and they take a little while to drop bright gems, but when they do, it's awesome. In Traverse Town in the 3rd District is the best bet you can for finding defenders, which really barely drop any bright crystals, but hey, you gotta try and just keep trying, and don't get frustrated and just keep at it, because they're really hard to find. In Hollow Bastion, you can find a lot of blue Rhapsodies where they easily drop Frost Shards, so there's really no big deal here. Frost Gems are much less easily dropped by the annoying Sea Neons and Sheltering Zones, who just seem like they just want to keep the Frost Gems to themselves all the time. But if you just keep trying, I'm sure they're definitely not as hard as Bright Crystal or anything, but still. Whew, there it is. In Wonderland, there's a spot where there's a lot of shadows because of a special Heartless. But this is also the perfect spot to get Lucid Shards, because they really drop very easily and you'll need a lot of them. In Halloween Town down, you should probably go down into the river, where you'll find a good spot to find Lucid Gems from these stupid White Knights and Gargoyles. They seem to drop Lucid Gems, but it's not too easy. You can find Dark Balls anywhere, but Halloween Town is a good spot to find them, where they'll drop Lucid Crystals very rarely, so just keep at it. I know it's rare, it's hard, crystals are always hard, but just keep at it and the Dark Balls will drop them at some point. In Deep Jungle, home of the Powerwild, you can kill the Powerwild to get Power Shard. Now, Power Gem is actually dropped by any pirate Heartless, so just go to Neverland and just fight the pirates, you'll find it easily. To get Power Crystal is another story. The Wyverns really don't like to drop them much, so just keep fighting a lot of them in Traverse Town, and eventually you'll get them. It's not as hard as Bright Crystal, nothing can be hard like that. But yeah, Power Crystal, right here, dropped by Wyvern. To get Spirit Shard, you actually have to go through soldiers and or large bodies, which seem to appear in Agrabah and the city for some reason, so just go to the Agrabah and the city area, you'll find Spirit Shards there. Spirit Gems are very easily found among air soldiers in the Bazaar Room in Wonderland. The Yellow Operas really like to hang around Neverland for some reason, and they aren't too hard to get to drop a Thunder Shard, so just keep fighting them. I'm sure you'll get it in like your first battle or so. Back to Atlantica is where we get the Thunder Gem from either the Big Fish or the Screwdrivers, who are both very annoying to fight, but Thunder Gem isn't too hard for them to drop. In Agrabah, there's these nasty little things called Pot Spiders. Fight them and they should drop Mythril Shards. Not too bad. They're really simple. You can get shiny crystals from wizards, but beware, they're hard to get and have a very low drop rate. So just keep trying in Traverse Town and you'll get it eventually. In the End of the World, with the 2 unique Heartless that appear there, you'll find Gales, out of either one of them really. They don't drop as hard as you may think. I mean, it's pretty easy to get them to drop, so you have nothing much to worry about. Any mushroom can drop Mystery Goo for you, but I think it's easiest from the white mushrooms. They have a simple trick where they mimic out like an action, and you have to cast the appropriate spell. So if they're cold, you want to make them hot with fire, and if they're hot, you want to make them cold with blizzard, etc, etc. Just do 3 of these spells successfully without doing anything wrong, and the white mushroom should get pretty happy, and maybe even drop you a mystery goo. Just keep trying, it's not too bad. Orichalcums are easily bought from the item shop after you completed Hollow Bastion's first visit. Mythrils are found all over the game, but if you really can't find any, just try synthesizing one. Same with dark matter, they are found all over the game and in minigames, but if you really can't find one, go ahead and synthesize one for the emergency. Alright, now let's move on to the good stuff, the special Heartless. So in Hollow Bastion here, I'm just fighting, you know, having a good time, and I see, whoa, that weird invisible target, what even is that? It's hitting me. This is no glitch, guys. This is a Heartless, a new Heartless that is added, and you need it for some materials. So you're gonna have to go ahead and lock onto it and hit it. It will become visible when it's almost dead. Looks like a soldier. Go ahead and kill it, and this stealth soldier will drop us an energy stone. So I'm going in Neverland onto the ship, the outside of the ship, and I just see like this fish that looks like it belonged in Atlantica. You look like an Aqua tank, but it's definitely not. It is one of the new Heartless, and I'd suggest casting Agaricus on yourself as soon as possible, or you're gonna lose all your money. Go ahead and hit him and just chase him. He's really fast, but not too strong. Really a runner, so go ahead and destroy him, and you will get a Dazzling Stone. Pretty simple. Alright, just revisiting Oogie's death spot. So let's just jump down. And things are going to be different. There's going to be, well, it's pretty normal so far. There's just some white knights, but when you see only white knights, you know this Heartless is about to appear. Now all we have to do is take them all out. There's still one more wave. You will have to go through a couple waves. And everything seems crystal clear. Oh crap! This is the Chimaera, and it's not very friendly, as suggested by its name. It's something that you are going to want to cast Agaricus on yourself again to be more convenient. You don't have to. See, when you get its small health bar down, it will release all these like colored orbs. Now what you're supposed to do is reflect these orbs back to him to get blazing stones. I already got one somehow. But you will get one again if you kill him, possibly. Anyways, you destroy the little health bar, and then he will start giving out stones. If you don't have Agaricus, you can do perfectly fine by just hitting the orbs, but Agaricus just makes everything more convenient. Just make sure you're locked onto him. The only bad thing about Agaricus I really think there is that sometimes it will make the stones go a little bit crazy and not hit him. That's kind of a small downfall. Annoying, but it's still convenient to me. So I decided to use Agaricus. Just make sure you're locked onto him. The more you reflect back at him, it really affects your chances of getting the blazing stone. So you're going to want to deflect as much as you can and just hit them all back at him. If you can't have Agaricus, remember you can still do this by just hitting the orbs back with your Keyblade. Let me go ahead and cast it back on myself one more time. And darn, he's not dying today, is he? Let me go ahead and get... Every time he gets back up, he's going to get his little health bar refilled. But his true health is the one when he's knocked down. So he has like sort of like a mini boss health in total. Alright, last one should be. Let me go ahead and just reflect all of it. You see that red one was going crazy, but we defeated him anyway. And some gargoyles here, but who cares? Because now he dropped another blazing stone for us. Ah, that's 2 down. I think this one is going to be the easiest special Heartless, or secret Heartless, or new Heartless, whatever you want to call it. It's definitely the easiest. We're in Monstro, just at the entrance, so I can kind of show you how to get there. Since this Heartless is so quick, I was like, might as well show you how to get there. Obviously you need high jump. I mean, you can't get through a Monstro without high jump, so you should already know this. We're just going to ignore all the Heartless in this room and go ahead and jump to the top. This is going to be where we fought Parasite Cage the second time, I believe. Yeah, you gotta go there, go up, into the stomach. Ew. But it's necessary. Once we are here, you will likely see this Grand Ghost. It's actually pretty simple to defeat it. All you have to do is use items on it. 2 elixirs is what really does the trick. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use 2 of them. Boom. And he was generous enough to drop 2 frost stones for us. Pretty cool, huh? Definitely use 2 elixirs because it's the easiest way, but any item will do. But be careful, it has a time limit. Here we are in Deep Jungle, and there's the Black Ballad here. It's kind of a confusing Heartless. It's more of a follow the Heartless game. He'll make like 4 copies of himself, and one of them will be the real one. As you can see here, he'll make more copies, one of them will stand up. That's the real one. You're gonna have to follow it with your eyes. Continually pausing your game helps me out. If you notice, the music's kind of cutting, so I have been pausing my game during this. I haven't been just doing it like a boss or anything. You just follow the leader basically, and don't get all mixed up. It's pretty hard actually for me. See, I already missed one anyway. That's what happens when you miss. It will just strike you. If you get 3 misses though, this Heartless will go away. So be very careful and conservative with your hits. Now let's just go ahead to this one. Hit it. It actually takes 4 shots in all in order to defeat this Heartless. So this should be the last one, as you can tell by the HP bar. And the last one, I think they go extra fast, so just be on your toes, really. And it should be on the edge right here. Boom. Now it looks like it didn't drop anything, but nope. He takes the time to drop it to us personally and give us a Lightning Stone. So we're in front of the palace in Agrabah, and there's all these weird pots. Yeah, we're having a pot party in here, apparently, so all we have to do is really push the pots. It sounds really weird and unnecessary, but it's really necessary if you want to have more chances of getting this object. Push the pots, all the ones that you can push, go ahead and destroy them. You'll get a good amount of tech points anyway for it, so push any ones. If you ever find one that doesn't push, which I haven't yet, just keep hitting the ones you can push. Now you see this one, I can clearly not push. Actually, never mind. I can push that one. Don't listen to me. This one, I can clearly not push. But this one I can, so I'm going to break that. If you're lucky, you will get a Mythril Stone early. But if you didn't, don't worry, because you'll probably get it when you hit the last pot, and it will reveal the Pot Scorpion. Pot Scorpion, you're going to want to cast Aeroga on yourself, or again, use your guard. Because the only way to hit this is to knock it on its back by reflecting its attack. Its charge attack. So you can either guard it or just have Aeroga cast on yourself and it will do the job for you. So yeah, Aeroga makes it a lot easier. You don't have to have it. Now it throws poison all over the place. Just try not to step on it, but it's really no big deal. It doesn't do too much. And whenever you see it getting ready for that charge attack, you know, putting its claws out, go ahead and guard, or if you have Aeroga, just relax. And it will just let it basically hit you and it will fall over by itself. Its poison attacks are really nothing special, and we can go ahead and defeat it now. Usually it takes about 3 tries, and we get a Mythril Shard as well from it. Here at the final rest, we're going to go ahead and go back here to the Linked Worlds, I think it's called, and there's a room full of a familiar face, Neo Shadows. Now I cast Aeroga on myself because I feel like they're just really powerful. You don't have to. There's actually no special rules for these Neo Shadows, as I'm aware. All you really need to do is just defeat them. It's a mob of, I think, like 7, and they're a lot of times they're really invulnerable to your attacks, so you're gonna have to just keep trying to attack them. It's kind of it's easy compared to the rest of these special Heartless, definitely, but it's just kind of weird when you're trying to attack and they just don't react and their health doesn't go down. Just keep fighting them. They're actually pretty simple. When they die, they release like these green balls. I have no idea what that is. Looks like it's planting more Neo Shadows, but I don't think that actually happens. Kind of confusing, but whatever. Sometimes it will grab your feet and I'm just like, oh crap! But it really does no harm when it grabs your feet. Once the last one is there, it will come out of the ground, and it's your job to defeat it. I think it actually like tries to bring clones or something. I don't understand that, but there we go. And it dropped a very big treasure chest. That is the Stormy Stone. Oh god, this Heartless. This Heartless. This is what's called the Sniperwild, and it is a monkey type of Heartless. Looks like it came from Deep Jungle. And oh my gosh, I really hate this one. It's really annoying. What you're supposed to do is not let it see you and take it out, basically. Because once it sees you, it will call its Sniperwild friends and it will never-endingly hit you. What you can do is you can... apparently, a lot of people say you can cast Stop on them and then take them out and they won't see you, but that really didn't work for me, unfortunately, so I came up with my own strategy, or I think it's the strategy you're supposed to use, of sneaking up on each individual one and just getting the jump on them. I know it takes a little bit more time. As you can see, you have to wait for them. Sometimes their eyes will be glowing. That means they're looking for you. You just have to kind of wait for one to separate from the group and then just go for the attack. Sounds really creepy of an action to do, but it's what we gotta do. So you see that one just flew off. It was that was very risky. I try not to let that happen, but I survived from that apparently. And here's the last one jumping around. Once it sees you, it saw me, but it didn't have time to call its friends. And there we go. That's the Power Stone. For this next Heartless, I would suggest putting on equipment that gives you a lot of MP because you're going to need it. And set down the Goofy to only attack occasionally. This will help your chances, because this Heartless is annoying to deal with. So once you come into the deep jungle treehouse, you'll find that there are 3 mushrooms that are frozen. That's the first one right there, and they want you to use stop on them, obviously. Well, maybe it's not so obvious, but they want you to use stop on them. And it just makes them happy to use stop. I mean, it's just, I don't know, the mushrooms like weird things. Here's the second one over here. A lot of times it will be out on the boat for some reason. It's very common, but oh, looks like I fell. That's just an epic fail, guys. Don't even pay attention to that. I'm just gonna act like that never happened and go all the way back and try this again. So here we are, cast stop, boom. Now they give you your MP back, but it's really not enough to satisfy you, so just ignore it. I mean, don't ignore it, pick it up, but whatever, it's no big deal. So where's the last one? You kind of have to search for them because they do spawn in different places every time. Except for the boat one, that one seems to come almost 100% of the time, but I have seen times where the boat one doesn't come. Let's just climb up this ladder because I think it's in this room. I kept trying to lock on, but I really couldn't get the lock on because it was apparently directly above me. Here it is, standing on beams, acting all dangerous. What are you doing here? Get out. So there we go. Make it happy. Make sure you don't hit it after you do that. That's a mistake I made by accident. And yeah, just go ahead and go down. And here is the pink Agaricus. I guess you're going to want to cast Aragon yourself to get extra hits and stop it. What you're supposed to do while it's stopped is hit it as many times as you can and try to get 100 hits. Unfortunately, Donald and Goofy will be trying to hit if you use Ragnarok, which actually is the best strategy. So use Ragnarok, just ignore Donald and Goofy's hits. They don't hinder you too much, but it's annoying because you can't get 100 because of them. Because they make the tech counter go down. So once it unfreezes, it's going to total up all of your hits. And I don't know, I find this part kind of cool, even though it's frustrating when it doesn't drop the Serenity Power. It's going to do that a lot. Just try your best, really. I mean, I got kind of frustrated with it, but I made it through, so whatever. It's still counting up my hits. There's the Serenity Power. Once you see that red chest, you're just like, yes. We made it pretty happy, but didn't get it to 100. But oh well, because it gave us what we wanted. And as you can see, it also dropped a ton of other items randomly. Yeah, it drops just like so much items, but the only one that's really important is Serenity Power. And yes, that's the last special Heartless, and really the most annoying one in my opinion. Lastly, in Wonderland, you're going to want to have Strike Raid equipped, first of all. And I'm starting from the Queen's Castle, going over to the Bazaar Room. This is probably one of the easiest special Heartless if you do it this way. And you'll just find like a lot of shadows. A lot of just plain, easy, from the beginning of the game, Sora's Dream shadows. Not too hard. They will appear in a couple of ways, so this is also a good time to collect Lucid Shards if I didn't mention it already, which I did, but, you know, I might as well remind you again. So there's going to be about, I think, 3 waves of these little shadows. And they're really easy to take out, you know. If you die on it, just keep it to yourself, because it's embarrassing. Not that I've ever died on it, but, you know. Alright, that should be the last. Oh wait, there's 2 more. Come on. They last for pretty long, actually. Longer than the White Knight waves in the Chimaera one. So there we go. That should be all of them. And now there's these huge shadows. What you're going to want to do is go ahead and do Strike Raid immediately. It makes you invincible, which is very important. You could also cast Aragon yourself, but I'm sick of saying Aragon, so we're going to do the Strike Raid way, and go ahead and just be invincible that way. The reason why you need to be invincible is because if these Heartless hit you, they will decide, oh, I hit him, this is good enough for me, and they'll go away. They won't try to kill you. So what you need from them is actually, they were nice enough to drop 2 of them for me, which is the Fury Stone. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pick the other one because I'm cool enough to have to. Whew. Alright guys, now that you've seen all that, that took forever. We are finally ready to make the Ultima weapon. Thank goodness I have been waiting years and years. And another year after that year. This is the Ultima weapon. I know there's Fantasista and 7 elements, but you know what? I guess they're new Donald and Goofy Ultima weapons type things. I don't know. I'm unfamiliar with Final Mix, but Ultima weapons here. It doesn't even matter. I'll probably get these later down the line, but right now my main focus is Ultima weapon. And oh my gosh, it has taken too long. I am finally ready. I didn't expect to get it so late, because I know it doesn't seem late because you guys don't see it, but darn, it took me a long time. So now, the moment has come. Synthesize. It has mix next to it. I was surprised when I even got to see it in my list. Hey, I got the Ultima weapon. Alright, let's check it out. Divine Rose, get out. What? What? And my MP goes up by 2, and my strength only goes up by 1, but you know it's Ultima weapon, it has better reach, who cares? 1 is a lot. It's so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, finally. My life is complete now. Almost. But yeah, guys, that's it for the Ultima Weapon guys. The Ultima Weapon guide. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe, and favorite, whatever, if this helped you out in any way, and if you liked the video. And thanks for watching it all the way through, and I hope it helps you out, because it took a lot of hard work to make, so I really do hope it helps someone out. Anyways, that's all for this video. Catch you guys in the next episode. See ya.